Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurhalizan Mustafa. My matrix number is 190259. Okay, the title for this project is the production of car door using a powder metallurgy method. First of all, what is powder metallurgy? Powder metallurgy is processing technology which the parts are produced by compacting and sintering the part without passing through a molten stage. And also, car door is one of the part in automotive sector that do not yet develop the manufacturing process using a powder metallurgy method. Some of the example in the automotive sector that the part is already used in powder metallurgy method is bearing, turbine blades, copper coin, and other household appliances. Okay, so next is the current manufacturing of a car door. The current manufacturing process is using a pressing machine, and this is the flowchart of the current manufacturing process of the car door. First of all, we'll cut the carbon steel coil, or we call that as a blank, and then the blank was pressed into a desired shape, and then go through the puncher to eliminate the excess metal, and then attach other accessories, and then go through the manual inspection, and lastly go through the rust proofing, paint and protective treatments. Okay, before we go deeper on the powder metallurgy method for this car door production, so this is the flow chart of the car door using a powder metallurgy method. First of all, the powder will mix all the powder in the specified machine, and then we'll compact, and then we sinter in 3 zones, which is the preheat zone, hot zone, cooling zone, and we go through the secondary operation or finishing operation, and then the car door is finished. Okay, the first thing first, for the powder metallurgy method, it is powder material selection. Okay, the powder used in this project is low carbon steel alloy, and this powder is generated through the water atomization process. Now we will look at the video for the water atomization process to know deeper on this process. Okay, the atomization process begins with the melt poured into the furnace, and then the jet will disintegrate the melt stream. The pressure in the tank will drive the particle size, will determine the particle size. And then the particles are quenched, and then the particles are collected at the bottom of the tank. Okay, next, the forming and compaction method. The powder is compacting using a press sinter method, and before compacting, the powder is undergo blending and mixing process, and the raw material with the raw powdered material mixed with the lubricant such as the graphite and stearic acid to improve its flow characteristic, and also the compressibility of the mixture. Okay, and then the result of the press sinter method will result a larger area of contact between the particles. And then after the compaction, the part is go through the sintering. The sintering is to form a strong metallurgy bond between the powder particles, and also the lubricant that used to facilitate the compaction before will be removed because of the heat used in the sintering process. Okay, so this is the picture of the compaction, the sketch of the compaction. Okay, in the middle is the car door powder mold, and then there is the upper force and the lower force. There is also the upper punch and the lower punch. There is also the dies. The upper punch is movable, and the lower punch is stationary. So there is two punch. Okay, so the other picture is the final product of the car door, the 3D drawing. And also after the material selection, after the compaction and forming process, and also the sintering process, we go through the secondary operation. There is more than one secondary operation that we can use for the car door production. One of them is a powder coating, repressing, and heat treatment. So this is the picture of the portable powder spray gun for the powder coating operation. Okay, let's proceed to the advantages and disadvantages of this powder metallurgy method of the car door production. Okay, first of all, the advantages is less scrap produced, and the next one is minimal needs of secondary operation, which is of course because this method using the product is a net shape compared to the pricing method, and also is highly flexible and robust solution for the high volume of the car door production. The disadvantages is a large part is difficult to manufacture. Car door is compared to other automotive part. This car door is much more in bigger size. The next one is higher tooling cost, and of course the powder metallurgy method using the tooling cost is much more higher than the pressing method, and the raw material used in powder metallurgy is much more expensive. This method use the powder, so the powder is more expensive than the method used in pressing method. And also the variation in material thickness along the car door panel is difficult the process in the powder metallurgy method. Okay, that's all from me for this assignment. Thank you, Doctor.